Salut. Aujourd'hui, l'heure. So the time. We're gonna see how to, just to tell the time, just to see, we just see how to answer. Quelle heure est-il? What's the time? The answer, il est, and then you give the time. So the question, quelle heure est-il? The answer, il est, and then you can give the time. So I've made an example here. As you can see, 5 up to an hour. So in French, we would have two ways of saying the time. We can say, if you look at my example here, this one, it's either 6h05. So this small h here is heure, which means hour. So in fact, we're saying 6 hours 5. Don't forget the S here because there are several hours, because there are 6 hours. So if you have just 1 hour, une heure, then you don't have the S. But 6h05, that's how we're saying 6h05. Then 6h10. Of course you can say 6h05, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and all in between. So that is totally possible to say 6h13, 6h17, 6h25, 6h45. Fine as well. But we got another way as well, which is here in this case, quarter past in English. So it would be 6h15 in French. Écart. Quart means a quarter. You don't pronounce the T here, so we're saying écart and quarter. So 6h15, it's quarter past 6. 6h15. Then we have 6h20. Don't pronounce the G, don't pronounce the T. If you don't know how to pronounce the numbers or you don't remember, check the other video I've made about the numbers. 6h25, 6h, of course 6h30, no problem, but 6h30 and half. So et demi means half, et demi, 6h30. Okay? Then we have here 6h35, and then from here we're going to moins, which means minus. So in English it would be the 2. So here we have 7h moins 20. So basically it's 7 hours minus 20. So you miss 20 minutes in order to go up to 7. So 7h moins 20. You don't pronounce the last letters, as you know already. C'est Thomas rule, as I call it. 7h moins 20. Okay. Here 7h moins le quart. Be careful. Here it was 6h écart and quarter. Here is 7h moins le quart minus the quarter. So you have an article here that you don't have here. Here is just écart and quarter. Here you have moins le quart. So don't forget this le here and don't put it here. Okay, this one doesn't have it. This one has one. 7h moins le quart. Then moins 10. 7h moins 10 minus 10. Moins 10. 7h moins 5. Yeah. And here this one is 7h. And if really you want to be precise and say o'clock in English to make it very precise that it's 7, then we're saying 7h pile. You're saying pile, and pile means sharp. So 7 hours sharp. O'clock, 7h pile. Okay? This is, I would say, an informal kind of current way of saying the time. If you want to be really formal, such as the administration, or if you take a train or something like that and you want to be very precise, instead of saying 6h here, you can say 18h. So in fact we're going up to 24. Okay? So 6h, it's in fact 18h, and then you end up having 18h05, 18h15. We're more likely gonna say it like that, but you can say as well 18h15. But it sounds a bit bizarre saying 18h15 in my opinion. I think either you're saying 6h15 or you have to say 18h15 and then you pronounce both numbers as they are. 18h15, 18h20, 18h30. Okay, so that's another way. A bit more formal, a bit more official, I would say. Informally or kind of currently said is the way. So we use 6 even if it's 18. Okay. Now if you want to be precise, because if I'm saying 6 o'clock, you don't know if it's in the morning or in the afternoon, right? So then we have here le matin, l'après-midi, le soir. Le matin, the morning, l'après-midi, the afternoon, and le soir, the evening. Okay? So if you want to be precise, you can say il est 6h35, for instance, 6h35, du matin, of the morning. Okay, so it's 6:35 in the morning. Then you have de l'après-midi here, and du soir for the evening. Okay? If you want midday, so noon, 12, rather than saying 12h, which you can say midi, which means midday, midi. Okay? And it's the same D that you find in lundi, mardi, mercredi, jeudi. Yeah, so that means day. And mi means half. So midi, half of the day. Midi, noon. And here, minuit, the half of the night, minuit, midnight. Okay? So if you want to keep the time, and if you want to say, for instance, that you've got an appointment at 5 o'clock, then you have to say j'ai un rendez-vous à 7h. À 7h, at 7 o'clock, sorry, 7 o'clock I meant before. À 7h, so don't forget the à here. Okay? So j'ai un rendez-vous à 7h moins 5. À midi, à minuit. Je vois Charlotte à 6h15. I'm saying Charlotte at 6:15. Okay? So this is this at in English. Okay? And don't forget the heure. Okay? I know that the common mistake is we forget the heure because in English you're saying 6:30 and you might say in French 6:30, but you have to say 6h30. Don't forget the heure. And when you write it down in emails or whatever, we put a small h here to make it the heure. Okay, so hours, so 6 hours and whatever you want after. So 5, 10 et quart, 20, 25 et demi. Okay, 35 moins 20 moins le quart, minus 2 quarter, moins 10, moins 5, and here pile for sharp, midi, minuit. And the question was, quelle heure est-il? The answer is, il est, and then you give the time. Okay? Au revoir.